Okay. Hello, everyone. I am back from my break. I'm back from my break, and we are here today, joined by, let's see. Alright, we got Spookeh and Raisin Raisin is trained by Lot the Legend, and Spookeh is trained by me. So, we're gonna get right into it because there was several delays. Yeah, I know, welcome back. I did mention that I was gonna do this, but I didn't mention it was today. They got me running events ragged. So, this is gonna be a pretty short-ish stream. I'm just doing this for the FGC Boomers thing, which is why you haven't seen me promoting this anywhere else. So, this is how I'm gonna do it. So after that Rival Rumble, just took a quick break, and then we just do our Cookout sets. So, that's the plan. So in between games, I will coach Spookeh. So right off the bat, we got Raisin on the left side, and Spookeh on the right. They didn't follow this thing. Okay, let me change that. So Raisin and Lop. Okay, Raisin and Lop. 6 and 7. I'm sorry, I thought it was corny too, trust me. And it is. So anyway. So a strong round taken by my bean. So for context, I always call Spookeh my bean. Because when I'm training him, I call him a bean because, like, well, beans are sprouting. So I was actually training Spookeh on the Seahawks matchup, and the last time I saw Raisin playing, they actually did get a lot better, admittingly. So I did teach Spookeh how to fight Seahawks just a little bit, so we'll see how he pushes this out. So he's gonna stay respecting that fireball, and Raisin has to work a tiny bit hard to try and get in, because Seahawks is very, very stubby limbs, and the neutral skip, all dive, he was struggling a lot against that, but he'll pick it right back up. Well, Spookeh is pretty well known for adapting to things, after getting knocked down by it like a couple of times. Very, very good at it. So, that said, we're gonna get that kaboom off that fireball. Lots of damage. Here we go. Picking out that Tekken. Okay. Raisin's just using ult dive to try and get his turn back no matter what it is, and that is punishable. And just throws out the 2 and 4 U. We're having a bit of a hard time trying to pick up the pieces. Well, some matchup checks in. Will this connect? It won't connect. It drops. So no. Okay, good DP. Yep, I taught him how to do that. Yes, there we go. That's my bean. I taught him how to counter that. So they're going to talk a bit in voice chat just to see if there's like a counterplay to this. So in the meantime, I'm gonna do the same. Be right back. Okay, he keeps doing oh, whoops.
forgot in the moment it was punishable. I was like, ah, damn it.
Okay. After a bit of... Hi, Neuro Witch. Glad you're here to watch a bit.
Ready.
So,
Try.
after a bit of coaching and a bit of advice, here we go.
I see.
Gave him a bit of advice, told him how the ups and downs, told him what to watch out for, things like that. Yep, so Spookeh fights his way out of there. Raisin just giving up a lot of his space and oh, okay, there we go, the old wall dive.
Acceptable.
Yep. Gotta be a little careful with those judgment cuts, because that wall dive does go through them. Its projectile invincibility is like the entire time through. And Spookeh's gonna cash out and whoa, all those tinkles! It's gonna be a lot of damage! We are not gonna kill though. That's a lot. But Raisin does have meter. And oh, okay! Doesn't guess right after that safe jump and doesn't block high.
None.
Alright.
Trial 2. Commence.
Decent stuff coming out of Spookeh on that first round. Raisin's trying to look for those confirms, so you can land the guessing game, and hopefully get all the pressure going on Spookeh here. Spookeh not blocking those air fireballs, and Raisin is going to leave something on the table, and is still not blocking high. Stays respecting that. That is really unsafe. The Spookeh picks it right on up and is gonna cash out. Here we go. Okay, Spookeh.
No.
Okay, second game goes to the bean. Okay, looks like they're just gonna go right into it. No coaching session this time.
Ready. Trial
Okay.
1. Commence.
Strong start. Strong start from Spookeh. Now, Raisin seems to be having a hard time trying to play footsies. Isn't quite sure on what pieces to pick and what buttons to throw out to try and get something because of how stubby he is. So, playing neutral at Seahawks is a game in of itself. So it's going to. All right, looks like Raisin found the answer. It's a sweep,
I see.
but gets stuffed out by that. And who picks up the pieces? Spookeh's gonna take this first round.
Trial 2.
Strong stuff coming off the bean. I may also call him bean because of coffee beans, maybe. But who really knows? They got that parry, solid parry. But Spookeh keeps trying to anti-air those wall dives instead of just like maybe respecting them or sidestepping them or maybe DPing. In the moment, it's a little harder than it looks. And take your turn back, and here we go. Yep, a lot of knowledge checks, which can be coached from yours truly. Call me, baby. No, just kidding. Don't do that. On so far, Raisin guesses right on the jump this time, and very solid parry. And, okay, a little bit of a late PC, but now Raisin's going to try and, run into the judgment cut. Unfortunate. Overcommitted a little bit too much. They were not in the lead, so Spookeh's going to keep that space.
You've also had a rough past.
So here
You're willing to share.
So now after a bit of a rough
Something
match,
cathartic about reliving bitter memories.
after a bit of a rough match, we got a little bit more coaching. We'll see how long this takes. In the meantime, I'm gonna do my own. Oh, no. Okay, here we go. I'll be right back. All right,
Versus.
back into the next game after some coaching. After a little bit more coaching,
Trial 1. Commence.
Raisin's just gonna go right back into it. Strong 6 out round start from Spookeh, but messes up the meaty. So Raisin's gonna try and find something, try and find a way to get sent up onto the corner, and does the 2-4U in the air, and okay, decides to finish it off with a throw. And here we go. Spookeh wants to trade sides, does not want to give him that inch, and bam! What a conversion coming off of Spookeh. Very good stuff.
On your feet.
Okay.
Trial 2.
Good stuff, and you didn't need to give me 10 subs again, dude. Thank you. It's just a really small event. You didn't need to, but I really appreciate it, Lich Daddy. That means a lot. Alright, thank you. Alright, anyways. Alright, so Spookeh's just gonna keep it safe for now. And oh! That was an interesting trade right there! He has the right idea, but it's still traded, and it is not in his favor. And there we go. Frame data knowledge. Spookeh plays a little bit safer there, and is not taking those grabs, and oh! The ult DP is gonna take it! Spookeh is now 1 game off from taking this ult. A little bit more coaching on Raisin's part. A very dominant round from Spookeh. The more Raisin gets coached, the more Spookeh can just kind of pick it up. Oh no! I'm creating a monster, everybody! I'm creating a monster. All right, a little more coaching. I am so sorry. I forgot to mute myself.
Yeah, I could hear the whole time. It was funny.
Damn.
Oh dear. Yeah, I forgot for one of them, one of the old times, it was fine.
Okay, back into it. Okay, Spookeh now one game off from taking it all from Raisin. Team 6 and 7 so strong, but it is still not over yet for Raisin and Lop. All right, Raisin getting a little too mashy against that fireball. Spookeh really good with those fireballs, actually. Taught himself to abuse those a lot more, and rightfully so. Makes a lot of sense. So, my Sandy Bean is pulling out the stops. But will Lop's Bean bring this back? A dance in neutral. And goes right over the 2U, and oh! Catches Spookeh not blocking. The Berserker Barrage. Wants to try and get out of there, and Raisin running up that grab, and oh! Stuffs out his jump out of the corner with that close medium.
Trial 2.
Like I said, maybe ahead, but Raisin and Lops can still bring this back yet. And oh! Juicy stuff coming off of Spookeh with that close heavy, but oh, at least a bit of food on table. And oh! The wall dive! It barely misses. Here we go. Spookeh's trying to pick up the pieces as best he can. Catches Raisin running in and is going to take this first round off a clean conversion. All right.
Trial 3. Commence.
Solid stuff coming off of Spookeh. Okay. Now just is trying to use Judgment Cut a lot less in neutral thanks to the wall dive. So is going to play a bit more of a careful game this time around because it is 1 round away. And Spookeh wants to keep his win streak up. Oh! If Raisin lets him! He's gonna get happy with those parries, and he waits it out! Here we go! But drops it, leaves some food on the table. We're gonna get this full damage. Are we gonna get a cash out? Oh no, we're just going to leave some food on the table because we don't have our cooldowns. And, okay, parries the jump heavy. Oh, Raisin looking to even this out. And, okay, no confirm off the far light. Nice throw! Spookeh is gonna take this off of Raisin and Lop. A clean sweep coming off of Spookeh in Team 6 and 7. GG's to the both of you. A monster in the making by my own hands. Okay, anyway, so well, that's gonna do it for the live sets for between two FGC boomers. And I'm one of the most infamous people in the Cookout, actually, Spookeh. That is my bean. I'm so proud of him. Yeah. I'm gonna do it myself because there's not a lot of people in here, but dink donks in the chat for Spookeh. Woohoo! And dink donks in the chat for Raisin and Lop. Woo! Dink donk, dink donk. Ding ding dong ding ding dong ding 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 ding. All right, so that's gonna do it for both their sets today. I do have a little bit more coming at you. I'm going to commentate a couple more sets from the boomers today, so do stick around. That's gonna do it for our live matches, but pre-recorded ones are coming at you right now. So, let's just get out of here. All right. Just to span the room. And now we're gonna take this to some more sets that we've seen from our other beans that we're playing offline and not on stream. I do plan on getting you a little bit more FGCB Cookout goodness coming to you outside of live matches, but I think I'm gonna aim for 2 live matches on stream, maybe at some point, if it doesn't, if it doesn't end up ruining me in terms of running too many events at once. Hold on. Technology is hard. Okay, here we go. Okay. Got a little bit more for your face here. And stretch. Ba-bam. Alright. Okay. So that's gonna do it. And I'm going to hang up this coal. And here we go. Give our GGs to them. And, oh fuck. Okay. Alright, everybody. We're gonna bring up our first match. First match coming at you. I did bookmark these, I believe. Bookmark. Okay. Alright, here we are. We got our match. Okay. So now, yeah. Sorry, bear with me. I'm trying to get used to how I'm gonna set this up. It's been a little confusing. I never really had to do this before. So, bam. Okay. So this first match is between Goku and Spookeh. Goku uses Vikala. So here we go. Alright. Goku versus Spookeh. Spookeh is still kind of learning how to deal with zoners in this game because he did come from Street Fighter. And the zoners in this game are very, very different compared to Street Fighter zoners. So, We'll see how this plays out. I have faith. A lot of faith. Already has the right idea going to fire stance and trying to challenge most zoning attempts. In fact, Spookeh has played in a European beginners tournament and didn't do too bad, honestly. I'm pretty proud of him. And here we go. Seals off that first round after Vicola brought it back to neutral to try and get at least something. And speaking of which, I do believe during this set, Goku was being coached by Lop. So Lop has been holding it down really well with that coaching. She was actually a backup because Gats didn't respond. So I gotta say she's hustling pretty good. Shout out to Lop the legend. Yep, and finally, Goku actually gets the pressure going, gets Vicola's kit abused in all the right ways here in neutral, picks it right back up. Just doing what Lop the legend does best, coaching on how to play the rat. Spookeh is still very, very new to fighting Vicola in general. So is trying to find something, but is taking advantage of his own fundamentals straight from Street Fighter to take care of Vicola's zoning and try and get in as best he can using the fundamental tools within the game itself. And the safe jump baits out that DP, sailing off the first game. It was the first game, right? Yep, first game. Looking strong with it. Spookeh! Okay. He has the intros playing out. Because we love to see our boy Aura Farm. Still trying to pick up the pieces. Goku using what makes Vicola so annoying. Spookeh is now not in a very good position screen-wise. So he's going to hold a lot of these projectiles. Doesn't know and isn't aware that you can't jump over those traps. They're very, very annoying. They're very, very annoying anti-airs. What you want to actually do is that you want to crouch button those. You want to destroy those with a 2L or a 5 or a 2M. It depends on the character you're using. But like I said, picking up the pieces on the go as he learns the matchup. And nailing her with that old shotgun. And bam! Gets it with that frame trap. Goku's gotta find something and stay at this distance as much as he possibly can. Spookeh knows exactly what to do against those regular fireballs. Yep, you can crouch underneath them and then she's minus, and that's where you can go in. So applying the knowledge on the fly, just like that. But now she's got space against Spookeh. Wants to recreate it again. So Vicola's just gonna do what she does best and keep him out. Spookeh is trying to find something and is waiting that out. And here we go. Right on in. Rushing on in. Taking advantage of that old shotgun. Giving him access. Right in. Oh, could have killed. But decides to end it with light DP instead. And oh, okay. Doesn't matter. We pick up those pieces. Second game is gonna go to Spookeh. I'm sorry if you hear dogs. There's a bunch of dogs outside right now at my apartment. So, but oh, a good anti-air, but it's not a crush. She wasn't in counter hit frame, so Spookeh's gonna stay respecting the trap and finds the answer. Finds the answer using that 2L. Trying to find his way in, and Gugu makes their way out of that corner. And catches the button with that jab. A lot of plus frames. Goku's gonna stay respecting. Tries to sidestep the spike ball. And alright. Spookeh wants to cash out. Right in the moment. I'm sorry about the dog. I'm sorry about the dog. Usually our neighbors walk their dogs at this hour and my dog goes crazy too, so. I know it's annoying, but hey, what can I do about it? Dogs will be dogs. Yeah, he's being locked away as we speak. So don't worry, he's fine. Alright. Back to neutral. Spookeh trying to find something, and he finds it! Has Vikala in the corner again. Catches Gokur trying to toss a fireball, perhaps. And here we go. Got those confirms. In fire stance. Gonna get some juicy damage. And bam! Decides to not cash out his fire. Instead, cashes out meter. So he still has it for whatever the exchange is next. And oh! The next exchange is a frame trap! So we're gonna take this fourth game. Now right? The third, fourth game? I think this is the fourth game. So Spookeh is now one game off from taking it all. Getting a sense of deja vu right now. But who really knows? So after a tiny bit more coaching, Gokur's gonna jump right back into it. So funny thing, when we found out who Gokur mained in this game, it was La Diva and Vikala. But they decided to go Vikala this time. And both me and Spookeh were like, aw man. Because fighting a grappler as a Shoto is the worst. It's horrible. And the throw bait, but we don't pick up the pieces after that jump heavy. And good BC. And bam! Keeping up this pressure. Gokur just isn't sure what to do. I wanted to see a tiny bit more DPs from Gokur. Hopefully we see a little bit more. But for now, Spookeh seems to have the fundamentals down. And tries to roll through that trap. Not a good idea. It is grounded. You can't do that. Your best bet is to destroy it and just keep moving forward. Slowly and patiently. And here we go. That was gonna be such a cool combo if only it worked. But it is very specific. I see the vision, Spookeh. I too wish it worked. And bam! The X Lariat's gonna get that wall bounce. And Spookeh is gonna cash out! That ain't so far. Oh, wow, it kills! And it finishes it off! Spookeh takes it! So that was game 4. Okay, I was mistaken. So this might be a set point for Spookeh for this first of 5. Stays respecting that star. Stays respecting the star. Fat fingers a bit. Probably wanted to toss a fireball, but it is on cooldown. Destroys the trap. Gokur's gonna take advantage of Vikala's kit, doing what she does best. Be annoying. Pelt people with fireballs from afar. And here we go. Decent combo coming off of Spookeh. Gokur can't seem to pick up at anything to find the buttons to try and fight out of this corner. And Spookeh is going to cash out. Next round's mine. Yeah, it sure is. Believe in the power of the rat. Or don't. I understand if you don't, because rats are menaces. Like my hamster. Alright. Get those frame traps going. Gokur's gonna stay patient. Looks like Spookeh is trying to look to punish that far H. Because Spookeh is very, 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 very good at that. Tries to roll that spike ball, but you can't. It is grounded. You can't roll through grounded fireballs. And here we go. Going with stagger pressure. Finally catches Gokur again, but we got an unfortunate drop. Keeping up this pressure, and oh, no punish on that DP. And here we go. In the corner, and we're going to get the kill sealed off. Spookeh. Clean stuff coming off of Spookeh. Very, very clean stuff. So, a clean sweep, just like our live match earlier today. That was very clean stuff coming off of you. Good stuff, Spookeh. All right. Okay, we can do a little bit more. Do a little bit more cookout matches and... Okay, here we go. Onward to the next one. So now, we have... Who do we have? Okay, this is Day Scout. Okay, it's Day Scout and Orange. Yeah, Day Scout and Orange. So, pre-recorded goodness. Who knows how this one's gonna go out? For once, I'm not commentating a bean match. Well, a bean that's mine. So, I don't think I've seen how it's going on these two players' sides. So this should be very interesting. Yes, Spookeh is great. He's great. Not only am I coaching him, but also he comes from Street Fighter, so Sandalphon's a perfect pick to start this game off with. So, so he already has the base fundamentals, and then pretty much I think I'm there to teach the matchups. It's to teach the matchups, and since I use a lot of characters, it's perfect, right? It's perfect. A match made in heaven, as they say. Alright. Okay. Charlotta versus Fairy. Oh, a rough matchup for sure. Charlotta struggles very, very, very badly against zoners. Alright. So Day Scout. Day Scout has been a very well-known FGC boomer for a very good while. We know Day Scout around these parts. So, personally, I have seen Day Scout improving a lot. I see them tearing up Starlight's beginners tournament recently. They managed to nab second place from Lich Daddy. Well, with Lich Daddy. It was such a stacked top 8. It was amazing. So if you haven't seen that yet, I recommend you do. It's amazing. All right. So now Orange works his way in, but doesn't get the standing medium confirmed into the bowl. So we're just gonna drop it. But we'll pick it right back up. Just give us some time. No punish on that DP from Day Scout. Day Scout's just gonna stay safe for now. And oh, the cat! The cat seals off this first round. Orange has got the pressure. The only thing Orange needs to do is just to get in. And Charlotta doesn't have a lot to deal with zoning, making this one of her rougher matchups in both vanilla and here. She has a little bit more tools to deal with it, just a tiny bit better. It's still very difficult though. Charlotta fighting against any zoner is bound to be a pain. But like I said, Orange keeping up this pressure. And Day Scout is just respecting. Tries to catch it and take the turn back with a 6XL. But gets stuffed out of it because Orange just kind of like keeps swinging. Oh! And here we go! Orange keeping up the relentless pressure against Fairy in this corner. The matchup may not be good in neutral, but when she's got you pinned down, Fairy, you're fighting for your life. So Orange just has to repeat the same-ish circumstance, getting in with that ball, with punishing any of her committal buttons, and trying to get in and stay in. Day Scout can't seem to find a very good answer other than a very well-timed BC. And that is the DP, but doesn't punish on time. And the whip punish, wow! The whip punish is coming off of Orange right now. Day Scout doing a pretty good job of trying to nab their turn back. Make sure Charlotta does not get in, but decides to go in, and oh, the DP nails her far light. So it's just gonna keep pressure looping. Day Scout seems to be having a bit of a hard time trying to find out where she can take her turn back. And the ball, it's coming on out, but blocks on time. So it's gonna stay respecting that until it goes away. But Day Scout is in chip range. They gotta find one ball and get it. Oh, nice anti-air. The cat, respect the cat, respect the cat. Respects the cat. Very good stuff. Dang! The ball takes it. The chip damage. First game goes to Orange. solid rounds coming from Orange. Day Scout had the right idea to keep zoning, but wasn't exactly sure what to do on defense. So Day Scout needs to find a good place to BC and a good place to DP as well. Orange just kind of keeps going. So Day Scout keeps kind of like giving away free pressure. So that sealed off the rounds for Day Scout. But still not over. The matchup is still kind of in Day Scout's favor. Day Scout just needs to find better defensive measures. And knowing the frame data on where to take their turn back. And oh! The rounds start for H! Already drawing first blood. Alright, gets in with ball. Tries to do the hooligan, the demon flip. But we don't get anything, it's an empty. And here we go. Day Scout is going to be a little more aggressive with that zoning, but is still trying to wait out those balls to make sure she doesn't get whip punish on any of those stray buttons. So it's just going to try and fish out an overhead, but Orange stays blocking high. Impressive stuff, and oh, the drop, but it is still in their favor. And Day Scout managed to get a few pokes in, but oh, and one hit and it's over. The cat takes it with a head bonk. All right. And we got that round start 2M. A good start. Yep, good spacing out of Orange there, but barely out of range. Couldn't really find anything, and oh, stuffs out the ball with a 2-4M. Right, already have Day Scout blocking for their life in the corner here, and oh, okay, decides to leave it empty, but gets no escape out of it. Is now in the corner against Fairy. This is a very, very different game now. Wants to find something. Orange trying to, oh, clutch it. Barely clutches it out. So now, Day Scout is going to even out the score. 1-1. Strong start for Orange, but an even stronger comeback from Day Scout. Okay. All right. The girls are fighting again. And whoa, the round start 5U from Orange. I admire it. I admire the vision. A little too far to get anything off of it, but hey, an attempt was made. All right. And a decent pickup and execution off of Day Scout with that GG. And a good solid DP. So Orange has just got to get the pressure going. And it looks like Day Scout finally found the gaps to know when to take the turn back. Because regular light ball on block, that is negative. You can take a turn back. And it looks like Day Scout picked up on that. And bam! Seals it right on off. Knowing this knowledge, looks like the coaching is working. And if I remember correctly, Gats was coaching Day Scout. So Gats has a lot of experience. So that makes a lot of sense. And a solid confirm off of that counter hit ball. Yep, Orange has got to stop pressing after that light ball because you are not plus, and Day Scout has been picking up on that. So you're gonna have to stay blocking. Gets caught by that. Gets caught by the 2-4M. Don't get up. Solid zoning coming off of Day Scout. Orange is in the corner now. This is not looking good, and oh, runs right on up and then gets that grab. So Day Scout is now up 2-1 against Orange. Always letting the intros play out. All right. It's not over for Orange yet. Orange can still try and bring this out, but they just have to find a way in. They gotta win neutral somehow. They gotta find something, and it looks like Bolt is the answer. But Day Scout has been stuffing out those Blanca Bowls with just like straight normals or 2Ms. And whoa! Solid DP, solid DP. Get that pressure up. Caught Day Scout pressing. And okay, a solid BC. And no respect coming off of Orange. So we got that jump and oh, the crush! And the drop. So we don't get a follow-up, but Day Scout has no tinkles. One stray hit, and I think it is pretty much over for Day Scout. Gonna stay expecting it. Oh! Sidesteps a little too early on the follow-up to the demon flip. So Orange is gonna take the first round. Saw stuff coming up and oh, what a clash! Crazy, crazy stuff. Alright. Day Scout staying respecting. Get that BC. And tries to get it swinging out of that corner. But Orange on point with those DPs. And woo! The anti-air. Day Scout does not want to deal with any of the demon flip pressure. And respectfully so. Who wants to? Oh, so annoying. And there we go. Taking advantage of the minus frames. Catching Orange pressing after the ball. So knows better. So it's going to stay respecting that ball. Giving Fairy a little more space and trying is going to get pushed in the corner, but now brings it right back to neutral and puts Day Scout back in that corner. But we drop it. We drop the ball and the overhead. Oh, so many straight confirms. We're leaving a little bit too much food on the table. And the low. Now at not a very good position for Orange. And oh, Day Scout finally cleans up house. Round 1-1. Okay, okay. All right, final round. Solid zoning coming off of Day Scout with this Fairy. Yep, that far late into the well, what's his name? Gucci? Yeah, Gucci. There we go. Orange is gonna stay respecting. Still trying to find their way in as best they possibly can. But has Day Scout in the corner. Couple more stray hits and alright, and good solid BC from Day Scout. Does not want to eat any of this, and DP's right into the cat. So now we're gonna get this side switch. It's not over yet. Day Scout was in the corner for quite a bit. But a cornered rat does fight back even harder. So we're gonna get even more zoning down, and that is going to get clipped by the. It's not. Oh, but Day Scout does recover in time to sidestep the super. It was a good answer. Maybe they were probably expecting Day Scout to throw out a button so they can catch it, but it was a decent answer. I thought for sure the ball was gonna hit it. So now Day Scout is up 3-1 against Orange, I think. All right, solid pressure coming off of Orange, but does the DP, and whoa! Interesting. Oh, and now we see a DP from Day Scout. So now back in the worst possible position for Charlotta. Charlotta's gonna find her way in and find it quick. Okay, and now we gotta get a ball right on in. And whoop whoop. Looks like Orange found the calling and is going to. Oh! The demon flip gets stuffed out by that ball, and Day Scout picks it right back up. A solid reversal. Day Scout committing to using the Yoga Inferno to hold down this neutral and to hold down the defense as well. I am the protector of Albion. Is this Albion? I don't remember. I don't think this is Albion. Grand Blue Skies. I am the protector of Grand Blue Skies. I mean, you don't have to grab it. to be the protector, but you get the idea. So, trying to use that 5U to fish for a button to get a counter hit. And oh, here we go. Solid ball coming off of orange. So now we're gonna get this. Oh, okay, we're just gonna go for Oki. Couple more hits. And Dayscout is not PCing. And whoa, the DP. All right, good answer. But oh! Dayscout was standing up so that demon flip grab is gonna take this round. Orange is not going down without a fight. Once it's their turn, it is their turn, and they want it to stay that way. And the round star 5U coming in again. Good stuff. Okay. But now Orange is in the corner. So Dayscout's gonna close this gap to try and get as much pressure as whoa! Wow! What an exchange! I did not expect that 214 F to get. And solid DP coming off of Orange, and Dayscout tries to BC, but a little too late. But the sad drop. So now back in neutral, gonna work their way out of this corner. And go! Yoga Inferno! It's gonna hold down the neutral. And Orange balls out of the trajectory of it. And is safe once again, but has to find something. One more hit and it's over. And whoa! It whiff punishes. Oh! Orange is in! Not quite though, and the DP! You're gonna get punished on the way down. Dayscout gonna take this fourth game. Alright. Now this is the last game before Dayscout can possibly take it all. But Orange, with that overwhelming pressure and the good use of the demon flips, we'll see if they're gonna be able to grab another game off of Dayscout. But they really do have to work for it. Dayscout got the download, but does Orange have the virus? Who knows? Gonna stay respecting the cat. Not exactly sure what to do. Charlotta's buttons not exactly the best at trying to whip punish. And here we go. We finally get our turn back. Now we got that DP. Presses a button after the ball is blocked. So it's going to get stuffed out for that one. Okay. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you for subbing. 2 months streak. Good to see you. How are you doing? All right. So Dayscout's gonna stay respecting. Tries to punish that DP, but with the heavier button, so it's a little slow. It's still anyone's game though, and chip range though, and oh, there we go. The hula hoop is gonna take this one. Okay, Dayscout is now one round off from set point, game, set, and match. Orange has had good answers to a lot of what was going on, but they are respecting the cat too much and can't seem to try and close the distance, at least disrespect Fairy just a little bit, because they keep pushing themselves into that corner. And whoa, the hooligan into the low, got more plus frames, and Dayscout's gonna stay respecting. So we're gonna get the throw into this corner, and whoa, the demon flip follow up, but we got a combo drop. And oh, Dayscout with this conversion, but decides to leave some foot on the table. Orange still needs to work really, really hard for that, and whoa! Barely misses the conversion off of that wall bounce. This time doesn't respect Gigi, actually. Just keeps putting on the pressure, and oh! A solid jump in, but we don't get a connection into the combo finisher. Oh, here we go. Dayscout is gonna take it. 1 to 5, Dayscout's favor. Solid pressure all around coming from Orange, and good pickups coming from out of Dayscout with the frame data knowledge. Very good stuff, good stuff. Okay, on to the next one. In case you're wondering what this is, Chris, I'm in the FGC Boomers channel, and we're having an event where people fight in sets. It's kind of like a tournament. It's like a Swiss bracket of some sort. I don't know exactly what it's called, but everybody fights offline, and some people fight like live. And people are assigned a coach so they can learn the game. Usually the beginners get assigned coaches, and then we teach them, and then we record the matches, and we play these sets and do all that. Right now, I am streaming the pre-recorded matches. So, I'm streaming pre-recorded matches just so people can see what the other derps are up to, while the matches are not being streamed. So, someone at your local told you about HUCB, you can't join them until 30 in 2 years. Oh, okay. And yeah, we got 22 Ace and a Wild Chocobro on board. We have people from my scene, actually. These two are from New York, with me. Ace is from out of town, but a Wild Chocobro is from my town here in Albany and Troy. So these two, I know these two pretty well. So, but before I get started, I'm going to get some water. I just ran out, and since I've been talking a lot, before I start, I'm gonna get some more. I'll be right back. It won't take long. All right. Whew. Stay hydrated, everybody. Okay, and we got a hype train? Really? A hype train. What are the odds of that? Thank you, Ace. Thank you. Thank both of you. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate the subs. This has been such a good idea to do. If I'm afraid of grinding rank, then I thought, hey, why not do this? And I'm so glad it's working. It's great. Yep. Can we get more dink dunks? Dink dunk. Ooh. Oh, whoops. Those aren't dink donks. Here we go. Yay! Been failing your hydration and self-care lately? Oh, no! Well, take care of that now! I just hydrated myself! So that means everybody here right now needs to hydrate. I am just saying. You better listen! Or else I'm not starting this stream. I'm not starting the replay. I'm just kidding. I'm starting it. But still, drink your water. Come on. Your health's important. Because if you don't take care of your health, then you don't get to play Granblue anymore. And that's a horrible thing. So, yeah. Drink more water. I better not catch you neglecting your health again. Do you hear me? Alright. Alright, straight to the set. So, 22 Ace is from my locals, and a Wild Chocobo, is from my locals. I haven't seen him in a while, personally, IRL. And I'm kind of surprised I see him turning up for this event. So, I know him for being an Avatar Belial loyalist. So, that's as far as I know. So, we'll see how this goes. And Ace, this might sound a little weird, like, oh, wait, who's been coaching this guy? Well, about that. It's not just whoever was assigned to 22 Ace. I have also been coaching Ace as well. So in a way, he's kind of cheating too. But what can you do? So, anyway. Okay. Onward to the next match. A strong start from 22 Ace. Is kind of unaware of what Avatar Belial's frame data is. But it's not too late to pick up that knowledge and learn it. So, and just like that, in the corner, Well, Chocobro about to eat the Ford F-150. 22 Ace seals it off.
You got me. Nah, let's go.
I believe you can do better.
Player 1. Win.
Yep, even Zoe is encouraging you. I believe you can do better. Exactly. Be like Zoe. Encourage each other. That's the point of this cookout. We love to see it. Alright. Yep, and while Chocobo seems to be having a hard time trying to find out what he can do on defense as Avatar Belial. And also it's trying to find just about anything, but keeps mashing whenever possible. So Ace is picking up on those meaties and keeping it really simple. And honestly, it's really impressive. Ace has tightened up big time on that. So be it me training him or whoever was assigned to Ace during the cookout, good job. and even more so to Ace, he's been grinding like crazy. You love to see it. So now, while Chocobo gets that throw, getting Ace in the corner, and there we go. Is it waiting out those CPs though? And again, gets slapped on wake up, pressing a button.
Player 1. Win.
All right, strong stuff coming from Ace. Restoring balance, one dragon and one truck at a time. And that's fair. Hey, if someone's offering tips, who are you to say no? Fair, fair, fair. Well, Chocobo seems to be having a bit of a hard time with the Avabel knowledge, trying to see if they can nab something, but it looks like the follow-ups are minus. Has to find decent pressure and something quick. But can still kind of learn on the fly. Just needs to be a little bit more patient on defense. When you're Avatar Belial, you can kind of, sort of, barely afford to be impatient. Because, well, you don't want to die. And, oh! Solid round start command grab. And here we go. The follow-up. It's not EX, so you can't pick up on it. So it's going to play footsies. A good sidestep, but it did it a little too early to dodge the dragon laser. So it's now back in the corner. And messing up the meaty. Decides to keep it simple this time because those follow-ups have been getting Chocobro killed quite a bit. And we do not sidestep the forward F-150 or roll through it. When you're running, you can do that. So if you see it coming at you, just sidestep it. Anyone can survive oncoming traffic. Okay, don't take that advice. That's bad. Yep. The one thing about Zoe is that it's really hard to jump at her because of that laser. So you're forced to kind of like stay in place and then either hold it or spot dodge or roll through it. And the solid crush coming off of Ace, but he leaves some food on the table. So Chocobro was just gonna cash out. And oh, the DP! You asked for it. He says, no sir, I did not. I don't want to eat any command grabs. Yep. Avatar Belial. This character, before you know it, your health's gone in an instant, or you got him and his health is gone in an instant. Decides to stick with charging, but then jumps over that light DP. And not blocking again. Ace being so on point. Wow, I can't believe that like nicked him in the shins. I thought for sure he actually clocked it by jumping over her head like that, but I guess not. Wow, that move is really degenerate. Juicy stuff. Yeah, looks like Chocobro is struggling a bit with frame data knowledge. And the DP! But DP for a DP! Hey, so that empty jump grab seals off this next game. Alright. And that's gonna do it. 22 ace with that sweep. So is now moving on in the cookout against Wild Chocobro. You still got plenty of time to grow in the farm, broski. All right. So, okay, we got Day Scout. We got Day Scout here once again against someone else. Music Shooter? Okay, a 2B. Oh, this matchup. Apparently this matchup is very, very, very bad for Fairy. There's just a lot of things that 2B can do to stop a lot of Fairy's kit. So we'll see how this goes. Does Day Scout have the knowledge? Or does Music Shooter have the fundamentals to try and move her way in? And better yet, does Music Shooter know exactly what it is that can help them get in? We'll have to see. Alright. Okay. Oh, strong start with that 2 and 4L. Strong start for Music Shooter. And here we go! Solid confirm. A little too high to get more of the combo off the corner. And then Day Scout is gonna move their way out of here. Yep, and Music Shooter going with that 5U to run on in to close the space. And whoa, the laser actually collided with the cat. Even more zoning. Music Shooter's got to pick up something. And whoa, the sidestep. And whoa, we ballin' right into it. Not a lot of damage, but a knockdown's knockdown. But we got that DP just in case. Okay, here we go. Music Shooter coming in with these buttons. So now already has Day Scout in the corner, and okay, Day Scout with that back throw, and oh, no respect whatsoever. Wakes up with the 2L. So we're gonna take this first round off of Day Scout. Oh, Music Shooters from your local Day Scout? Okay, I see. Well, that's cool. Good to know. Neighbors. Love to see it. Yeah, those are my neighbors in the last game. And now this is your neighbor. Awesome. FGCB is a small, small world. And whoa! Solid stuff coming off of Day Scout. Converting off that Misho. And very, very good sidestep. Does not want to hold that grappling hook. And oh! The SBA. But we don't get a juicy punish. So we're just gonna deal with that far light. Leave food on the table. But Music Shooter does not have any meter. So, and oh! The perfect parry. Gonna punish her, but not gonna get anything. Take advantage of these frame traps, but Day Scout stays blocking. And bam! Ba-bam! Good pickup from Day Scout. Yep, we all love seeing fellow boomers duke it out. Hi, Azure Dynamo. Feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Hope you're doing good. Alright. Alright, back to neutral. Day Scout doing what they do best. And, oh, the DP does not want to hold GG pressure. So it's just going to DP right on out of there. And solid far medium. Okay, we don't want to respect that ball. So we're out of range of it. But now Day Scout has no meter. Yep, no meter whatsoever. So it's probably going to, oh! A juicy crush off of that far H. So we're gonna get the cash out. And a lot of damage because Day Scout has burned all of their dinkles just trying to get 2B off of them. And here we go. Uh-oh. Barely out of range of being killed, and good sidestep. And uh-oh. This is gonna be blocked, but too far to punish it. Wow! The spacing. Day Scout's gonna take this first game. solid stuff coming right off of Day Scout, as per usual. Will we see Day Scout take another game? Or will the tables be turned? Okay. Alright, already in? But Day Scout with that stuff out. Alright. Wants to find something in. Ah, that far H crush. So now, music shooter. Leave a bit of food on the table and oh wow, the shimmy! The plot throw, little 2+, so it doesn't get that. Whoa! Sidestep the DP! Day Scout getting really saucy with it. So now we're gonna get this SSBA. Misho Parade right at you. And oh! That parade was nothing to me. Misho Parade? One person army. Not over yet for Day Scout though. Music has some pretty solid fundamentals when it comes to dealing with zoning. But the only thing is, it's just matchup specific stuff. So they really gotta find something that can just help them get in. They also gotta keep in mind of these buttons. And whoa! Decent spacing. So we're gonna get that grappling hook, and we already have Day Scout in the corner, and we got that shimmy! And now we got this combo! Alright. A solid BC coming off of Day Scout. Has full meter, so it's gonna burn it for the ball. And sidesteps the hook, sidesteps the laser. So Day Scout's just gonna try and mosey their way in, get some stray hits in. So now evening out the score. Neither one of them really has meter, but Music Shooter does have some. One ult laser and could probably steal off something. But Day Scout taking advantage of those GGs. And Music Shooter respecting them way too much and giving up a little bit too much space to Fairy. That is not what you want to do. Oh, a little too far for that run-up grab. The vision was there though. So it's gonna stay respecting Day Scout a little bit more in this corner. And oh, the drop. Leave a bit of foot at the table. Okay, the air stall. The air stall, and now looks like Day Scout does have the anti-airs on point, but Music Shooter committed a little bit too much with the normals. It doesn't look like Music Shooter is aware that the grappling hook is plus, and you're a little too far to punish her for swinging out of that corner. Yep, a lot of knowledge checks coming at Music Shooter, a little bit too much at once. But Day Scout kind of has it on lock. And the throw tech. So just gonna run on in to try and take advantage of something. Try to catch Day Scout, overcommitting a little bit too much. And the gravity ball takes it. All right, Music Shooter. All right. 1-1. Whew. Commentating is thirsty work. All right, onward to the next game. So, onward to the next game. Music Shooter with a strong start at the beginning, but is unaware of how much throw frame protection there is on Wake Up. So it's gonna get the wrong timing, and we got a juicy far H. More plus frames, but is still getting used to the amount of throw frames you have in this game. Well, the throw protection, not throw frames. All right. In the corner again, and sidesteps a 2M. Oh, but we drop it. And the reversal SSBA. Oh, it actually catches. Solid solid stuff coming off of Day Scout sort of evens it out. But music does have. Oh, there we go. No respect for the Misho at all. So it's going to use that old laser to clutch out this round. Oh, you're welcome, Raisin. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. This is a lot that I have to do, so I really do appreciate you saying that. All right. Anyway. All right, here we go. Still a little bit mixed up on the timing for the throw protection. And Music Shooter is gonna have to play a little bit more safely because that isn't. Whoa! There was an attempt, but you lost a good chunk of your health for it. But now D-Scout does not have any meter, so they're just gonna have to stick with good old fundies for now and trying to use good, well-timed BCs. And the double crossover, and we have a throw, and the delayed air stalls and the double jumps. And, oh! The sidestep, but there's a follow-up! Does not kill her somehow, and oh! Clipped by the Misho. Alright. It's not over yet for Music Shooter. Dancing in neutral a bit. Now Day Scout, here we go. Doing what Day Scout does best. Getting that low, confirming into the Misho, getting more damage. Keeping her at the best possible space she can be. Okay, that was a solid grappling hook. So we're gonna put Day Scout in the corner. We're gonna get this combo, and the DP finally gets out of there. But now has no meter. Music Shooter better not get desperate. Okay, good block on that overhead. And the laser! Okay, what a pickup from Music Shooter. Brain traps, and here we go. Good BC. And oh, the crossover. Good answer, but she was in recovery, so she's gonna catch you on recovery of that. Day Scout now up 2-1 against Music Shooter. Looks like this was done right on the spot, so they're likely taking the time to do a tiny bit more coaching. So we're gonna let these intros play out while Team Music Shooter tries to get their bearings. All right, hydration. Okay. Yeah, looks like Music Shooter has found out that crossing over has been getting them a lot more has been bearing them a lot more fruit than usual. But Day Scout's starting to pick up on that, hence why the last game was taken. So now, Music Shooter has to find a... Hang on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. My roommate stepped on one of the cables for my equipment, so it's fine though. We're good. Thank you. Okay. So solid stuff coming off of Day Scout. They tried to extend their combo a little bit, but they don't have enough meter to keep it going. But that's okay. It is still Day Scout's turn. So Day Scout is just gonna keep on doing the zoning game, and oh! A solid 2H attempt, but Day Scout decided to swing backwards, and wow! What a pickup! That was a really good pickup coming off of Day Scout. Okay. Up 3 games to 1 now. Just need to win 2 more. Alright. Playing a bit of a thinking game, so now we get it. Okay. All right. Let's see what Music Shooter is gonna do to try and bring this to try and bring it even out the games. Okay. And whoa! I don't really see that a lot from Day Scout. So that's really new to me. Music Shooter's gonna stay standing to block any fuzzies, if you can call it a fuzzy. I think Fair is the only character that kept there is. Which sucks. As a Grimnir player, why? but let's not despair about that. Anyway, solid BC from Day Scout, and oh, Music Shooter wanted to catch Day Scout overcommitting with the button, but it's gonna whiff. Day Scout has been playing very passively and is trying to wait out. Has been trying to wait out 2B's options. So some pretty decent fundamental knowledge and matchup knowledge coming from Day Scout, and a little too far to try and take advantage of the plus frames to get that grab. But we get this pickup here in neutral. I'm just gonna take it right there. Plus frames and oh! That was tricky! The double jump into the jump heavy. And whoa! The parry? A lot of frame traps, but barely out of range. So Day Scout knows exactly where to take their turn back. Alright, and now in the corner. Day Scout is gonna stay defending until it's finally her turn. Come on, Fairy. Not in the lead though. So oh, the BC! Barely out of range to try and catch Fairy on a knockdown at the very least. So it definitely isn't over. But Music Shooter, wow! The DP coming off of Day Scout, that was so bold! And a little too high to take advantage of any plus frames. So Music Shooter is going to take that round. Whoa! The cross up! But then again, it punished either way. Tricky interaction there. But we got this. Music Shooter seems to have the right idea, ending their strings using the laser instead of overcommitting with the rest of the string. Trying to find something. They're trying to punish a button with that far H, but they just can't find it. Day Scout has just been has been on point with all of those pokes. But Music Shooter is getting very, very impatient, and that is not gonna hit. You were too far! Here we go. Day Scout is now up 4-1 against Music Shooter. Day Scout is now match point from taking the game, the set, and the match. Yep. Day Scout's taking full advantage of the fact that Music Shooter is impatiently moving their way in and not trying to exploit what makes this matchup more so in 2B's favor. So what I would... Ogie, come on. So what I would do is probably do a little bit more lasers and maybe some 5Us to try and get those toe tappies. Those dashes. And here we go. Exactly. Case in point. Those lasers. getting music shooter right on in. And oh, the combo limit gets breached. So a tiny bit of food on the table and a tiny bit of a mix-up. But we're all back to neutral. And it's gonna get clipped by that overhead right into the Misho. More lasers. More lasers, but is waiting out the skill gauge because it does use up quite a bit. But that is all she has. Otherwise, 2B's buttons are what you need to try and catch Fairy and then lock her down completely. And oh! Messes up the baseball bat, Meaty. And oh! The alt laser does not come in time to stuff Fairy out of the recovery of that GG. And now, we're gonna get sniped at our feet. And there we go. Day Scout picking it right on up. Okay. Alright, Day Scout doing what they do best here in neutral. Just sniping the ankles, getting the conversion into the Misho, getting some nasty damage, and okay, Music Shooter was pressing on Wake Up, so they're gonna get this. And the grappling hook, here we go. And then another 10 subs. Oh my god, you don't have to keep gifting me subs, man. I have more subs on this channel than I have followers at this point. It's becoming a problem. I'm just kidding. No, it's not. Thank you so much. What a legend! Oh, and that's it. Day Scout takes it. I was still distracted by you gifting me subs that I completely went over my head that the set was over. So, as I said before, Day Scout is gonna take this game. Day Scout has been on quite the grind, landing second in a beginner's bracket and then doing really well in these sets, as we saw right here. Awesome stuff coming from the both of them. Coming from Day Scout, coming off of Spookeh, coming off of everybody who's been participating in here lately. Raisin getting so much better than the last time I saw them. That coaching is coming in clutch. It is on point. It's on site, man. It's so far out. It's amazing. You guys have been doing so good. And same for Ace. All of you. Choco Bro. All of you. Have been doing so great. So I think that's it. That's all I have for a live match and a streamed match as well today. So that's gonna do it for the showcase for the FGC Cookout. Oh, and thank you for following, Thaco. I really appreciate it. So that's gonna do it for the FGCB Cookout. I'm not sure what else is planned. I think we already got all the pre-recorded matches out of the way, and as for live matches, someone's gonna have to update me on that. Like I said, I'm just here to stream it. I am not really organizing it myself, but what I can do is that I can bring up the... What am I gonna do? I can bring up... Let's see. Where's Google Chrome? Oh, okay, here it is. Okay, so what I can do is, let's see. Oh, whoops, not my stream layout. So what I can do is show you guys the bracket. Let me just pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up here. Where's the bracket? So we can describe and see what else is next. Boop boop. And that's not it. Paste and go. Okay, here we go. So this is the bracket so far. I'm not sure if... Oh, okay. You guys have to report your match. Raisin and Spookeh, you guys need to report your match. So be sure to get that out of the way. And you don't have to worry about getting the replays for this one, because this is recorded live. So all we gotta do is wait for Prinny D and Orange, Whackmaster and Goo, No Dice and Quasar, H2 and Florus, Ace and Brazier to get their matches on. I'm not sure if any of these are going to be I'm not sure if any of these are going to be streamed, but if it is, someone will most likely let me know. And people will let me know. And I'll stream it all on here. Maybe we can squeeze in, like, maybe 2 live stream matches, and then the rest of it is just, like, pre-recorded. It depends on the participant's schedule, really. We have to coordinate for, like, 4 people, so that's gonna be really, that's gonna be kind of hard. So, we'll see how it goes, but personally, I think we can squeeze in 2 live matches. But, so long as the schedules work out, and so long as, I guess, I'm hoping that there's no it doesn't happen again on a Rival Rumble. But if it does happen in a Rival Rumble, no big deal. I'll just be a little bit more prepared for it this time. So, okay. No Dice and Quasar are done? Okay. Good to know, good to know. Alright, so none of these have been reported yet. But, okay, so Quasar, No Dice. They're finished. So we're gonna get a pre-recorded match, and I'm not sure which match is gonna be live streamed, but we'll keep you updated. Since this is aimed at boomers, if you guys are watching this, you already know where to go. So, you know where to find me. Now, if there's anything else that I probably missed, I'm not sure. And yeah, I could try to do more live matches on Sunday, but I do have another Rival Rumble. It's gonna be the same thing. But I will be more prepared for it that time. I just need to separate the VODs, and that's really it. Just do what I did today, and it'll be a lot less hectic this time. Hopefully. No promises, but if I do need a bit of downtime, do bear with me. So, you do know where to go, and the medicine cabinet to grab ibuprofen? Oh. Well, at least you know that. Alright. Anyways, guys. I am now sorta, like, exhausted, so I'm going to cut the stream off. That's gonna do it for the cookout for today. And thank you guys for coming. Thank you for following. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for supporting this entirely. I love FGC Boomers so much. You guys are the greatest. And, oh no, don't worry about it, Raisin. Me personally, I have a lot of time on my hands, so even if it does mess me up, I think it's good for me if I am busy. So if your work schedule doesn't, if your work schedule collides with it, well, then it collides with it. No big deal. We can still adjust. It's fine. So, don't worry about it. And yes, home cooking. That's me. I actually do cook a lot IRL for people, so that makes sense. So, anyway, I'm exhausted. I need to rest my voice. So, bye guys. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye! Woo-woo!